So ladies and gentlemen, it's with great honor and pleasure to introduce my friend and colleague, Mike McMahon.
Thank you, Dominic. Thank you, Dominic. Good afternoon, everyone. And of course, Mr. Borough President, Senator, my big Assembly colleagues, all thank you, district leaders, my former colleagues from the City Council. Thank you so much for those very powerful words. Now, I am not the first McMahon to come over from Staten Island and be part of this community. That's why Senator Kruger reminded me I'm one of 7 children. And almost not a generation ago, half a generation ago, my brother Tom ventured over back in the pioneer days and became an urban pioneer and came to Staten Island. I came from Staten Island to Brooklyn. See, I feel like I'm home.
Now I know why they would say
and Tom being very active in Brooklyn politics and now urban affairs and work up in Albany, knows the senator as well. So I just want to point out my brother Tom McMahon is here. So, listen, I want you all to know this, that 2 years ago, you all came out and endorsed me. And that was wonderful, and it meant so much to me. You put your faith in me, and you said to me, Mike, you're the Democrat, but, you know, we've been a little bit, you know, in the past, we've had Congress people from Staten Island who have not taken care of Brooklyn, have not been mindful of Brooklyn, have not been concerned about the people in Brooklyn. So we're putting our faith in you. But we're going to check in a year and a half and find out if you've kept that faith. And by you all coming out here today, it's so encouraging for me to know that you understand and realize that I have kept that faith, because for me, every voter of the 700,000 are as important as the others, whether they're from Brooklyn or Staten Island, whether they lived in this country for 5 generations or they lived in this country for 10 years or two years. Each and every person matters to me. And so what I did, I went down to Washington to be a voice for the people of Brooklyn and Staten Island, to be a strong voice for our friends in Israel and for what is important to them on international matters, and then on transportation and infrastructure. As we do the Recovery Act and realize that jobs is the #1 issue, you'll see in Brooklyn $250 million, a $250 million project to redo the subway lines and the D&M stations, on the D&M lines and in the R station as well, and a whole host of issues that are important to me, like Fort Hamilton, where we work very hard to bring federal dollars in there as well. And I've done that because it's not enough just to show up during election season. And you guys said to me, the borough president in particular said to me, I'm going to support you this time. It's easy, you're the Democrat, but next time you got to show me that you care about the people of Brooklyn, because you know how strongly he and everybody behind me advocates for the people of Brooklyn, and so I'm proud to do that. So I've been an independent voice for the people, for the small business owners. As I stand here and look at this beautiful restaurant here, lay you in, and I think of the small business people like John Cambio, get up every day and go to work so that they can provide jobs and income for other people. I stand up for them. I stand up for our seniors and our medical providers. I stand up for the individuals, the commuters, the people who just want to work and provide a better life for their families. Because I believe at the end of the day, we're all about the American dream, which is that belief that from generation to generation, if we work hard and sacrifice, we can make a better life for our children and our grandchildren, and we want our children to experience that as well. That's what Brooklyn's about, that's what Staten Island's about, and that's what my service in the United States Congress has been as well. I'm thankful for your support, I'm thankful for the support of working men and women, and I will work hard with your help to show that there is a clear choice in this election, and I believe that clear choice is my independent voice. I thank you all very much. I thank my staff for setting this up. Thank you, and for all my colleagues in the Senate and the Assembly, I look forward to running with you. My colleagues in city government, thank you for your help and leadership, and it's on to victory for all of us in November 2nd. Thank you.